One missing pair of shoes turned the entire Big Brother house upside down. And Keivo said, if you don't bring out my shoes, nobody is sleeping. And he meant every word. Anyway, let's get into it. Last night was chaotic. In caps. Chaotic. The real meaning, the literal meaning of their week's theme. Creative, chaotic. Jesus, last night was crazy. Give her the Creso. And I liked that I saw that part of him. It's interesting, how the week's been brewing. It's interesting to see how he was on the bottom three in like week two. And over the weeks, there's like more content, which is amazing. So before I delve into the story, I saw a few people who were already commenting, oh, why are you doing this? Is it because of what Temi did? Is it because... No, he's been looking for his shoes. Let me remind you. Remember, Gambit Flora was asked to take one favorite item of all the housemates. And, reporting back to Big Brother, she had told him that she took a pair of shoes from Keivo, right? And Keivo already noticed because he's such an organized person. He's clean, he irons his clothes, put them in order, his pair of shoes very neatly arranged. So he noticed that those shoes were missing. And she was saying she doesn't know why the others have not even noticed their things are missing. Great, moving forward. He said he's been looking for his shoes for a week. He was talking with Blue. He said he wanted to do this yesterday before their wager. I mean, like the night before their wager. But he said it may demoralize his team members and he didn't want that for them. So he had to wait. So this is just to clear the air for the people who think he did this because of them. That was not the case. He didn't want to disrupt, the energy and the work put in to their wager, which was great. And of course, his team won. So he kept saying he was waiting for housemate to sleep. 30 minutes into the sleep, he will now start making noise because that's where they will feel the thing. So Blue was trying to negotiate with him like, wait now, after our games tomorrow, like today, after the Friday night arena games, he can now do it, being that it's the weekend. He thought about it, like, okay, I'll go wait. But I knew what he had in mind was already in his mind. There's no way he's going to do that. And this night, if I don't see my shoes, people are not going to sleep. I remember he had told people that during his diary session, people are looking for my shoes. So people are say, what shoes are those? Describe the shoe. He shall describe the shoes. And people are like, that seems like a lovely pair of shoes. Okay, so people are not telling where his shoes are. He has to look for his shoes because how did this shoe disappear from here? So he started blowing the trumpet, going around the rooms, blowing trumpet, blowing this trumpet. It's like nobody's going to sleep. Bring my shoes. At first, it felt like fun and games, right? Onyi was with him. Onyi was dancing. Blue was dancing. Some people were even dancing to the rhythm of the trumpet. He walks into the room. There's Teddy and Tram still in bed doing their lovey-dovey, and he's blowing the trumpet. And he walks out. I think Trump said something like, oh, he just came to do that because you're here or something. And she's like, no, he's looking for his shoes. And then he goes to the other room, he blows the trumpet, he goes downstairs, he's blowing everywhere. And initially, like I said, it was fun because there was Yusuf saying, oh boy, how long are you going to do this for? Said he's going to do it until his shoes come out. They should bring out his shoes. It's not even just the shoes, like, come and open your boxes. Let me search for my shoe. Once I see my shoe, I will stop. Nobody the answer now. Because we don't say nobody that hold the shoe. But anyway, he kept at it. And then, what's his name? There's a point Araga came to drag him. Like, me, I was scared. I said, this is not on fight though. But he had to let him go. Because Onyi kept shouting, there's no violence in this house. Nobody can touch you. Keep blowing what you're blowing. Nobody can touch you. But he just kept at it. And then at some point, they had to convince him that that was a prop, part of the prop that Big Brother sent to them. And they have to return it. So he gave it back to them. Went to the kitchen, picked the pot, a big frying pan, and a spoon, and continued going around. So he got to this point in the wardrobe area where at first they had said to him, okay, you know what? I know who has the shoes. I think it was Cassie who said, I know who has the shoes. So who has my shoes? Bring it out. Don't worry now, we'll bring it out. We'll keep her for it tomorrow. Say, nope. Nobody is sleeping. And he went round, he was knocking, and truthfully, people who even tried to sleep woke up, they came out. It was chaotic. Now he was at the wardrobe area with Abby, Blue, and whoever was sitting there. He was by the side. He was just hitting the thing. And Abby, the troublemaker, again. You sprayed him water first. You know that container that we put water for our wigs? Who knows if that thing had a mix of conditioner inside now? And then you were spraying him. You were spraying him. He was there hitting. He didn't talk to you. Then he walks away. He brings the bottle of water. It was small remaining. And then he pours it on her. And then she gets up, opens that thing, and pours on him. But you looked for his trouble. So you expected him to keep quiet while you were splashing water at him? But now Sabi find trouble. Oh. And then he pours out the bottle of water. She opens it. She pours it at him. And then he goes back again. He brings like the water again and pours on her. And he's moving away from that place, going downstairs. She goes to the kitchen. She goes to the bathroom, takes bucket, fetches water, comes back, follows him. He was going downstairs. In my head, I'm saying, big brother's house, so you're going to wet everywhere. But now they clean the house anyway. So he's walking downstairs, and then she pours him that whole bucket or half bucket of water. But anyway, he walks away, still hitting his thing and not talking. I'm like, is big brother going to give them punishment for this? Or maybe because they were not physical with each other. Is this not physical? But now you find trouble. I don't think... Do you think they'll get a punishment for it? I don't think so. Because I'm like, pour me water, I pour you back is 1-1. It's not like you poured me water and I slapped you and I hit you, right? I don't know. Just asking. Well, he kept at it for a long time until people started genuinely getting upset. Yusuf had to come out one time and held him, grabbed him, not to fight, but like, oh boy, calm down, and I'm friend. Keivo also said, you be my man, no, but no. My shoes have to come out now. What's happen? You know, so that one left him. Like, I'm trying to sleep. I saw Yusuf sleep at the garden. Poor boy. He had to go outside to sleep there. I'm like, Keivo, you don't spoil night session now for Bells and Yusuf. Anyway, they were having one slight fight. I don't even know what's going on with those people. Then we see a group of housemates, you know, they were arguing, talking, shouting, Bells and Saltex. Everybody, they fight. Keivo just walked there. He was hitting his thing. They were talking. Imagine how loud everybody's voices were. Because you're hitting this thing and we still have to hear each other. And they were talking. He was just there hitting the thing. While these people were there doing that argument, Araga and Godessa were busy doing mekwe in the room. Serious one. Spooning. Maybe that's how they used to call this one. You know how they lay down and he lies behind her now. And there was just that movement going on. I'm like, wow. And Kayode removed it quickly, 3-5 seconds. I'm like, I don't blame you, Kayode. When it was them kissing tram, you sat there on them. You even zoomed in. Now, these ones are doing their own. You showed us 3-5 seconds and you disappeared and we did not see them again. And then after a long while, Keivo had to stop. But his shoes are still the main issue, yeah? Still missing. Flora's mission is still active. And I genuinely want to see how Big Brother is going to resolve this. Not the noise making. It's part of content for him. That was absolutely beautiful because he kept the housemate awake. These people were going to sleep. Like, you guys forgot you're supposed to entertain us. You don't play games anymore. You don't do anything anymore after your parties. You just finish drinking, enter, talk small, and go and sleep. But that whole thing brought them out and they sat up till late talking before everybody went to sleep. And the funniest part, the person who took these shoes was there watching this whole chaos unfold with the straightest face ever. Like, if you looked at Flora that night, you would never think she took these shoes. I can be the one looking for the shoes and I look at her and go, nah, Flora, if you take my shoe. Who you gonna suspect? Flora is indeed the garbage. So do you think Keivo was right to disturb the whole house? Or do you think he took it too far? And do you think Abi and Keivo will be punished for what happened? I mean, for the water fight?